Welcome to Out of the World, and you're still joining me on an epic adventure along the north coast of Australia. We started in Broome, and that's what you saw last time, and now we're heading to Darwin, and this is the Gibb River Road.
In the last video you saw how we entered Australia to pick up our four-wheel drive camper van at Broome and beyond. We explored the multicolored and bizarre landscape around Broome and witnessed one of the best sunsets on the planet. And now we drive into the Kimberley, to the starting point of a phenomenon known as the Gibb.
The Gibb River Road is a 660-kilometer long dirt road built in the 1960s to transport livestock from remote stations to the ports of Wyndham and Derby. It was a tough route to travel, and it could take over a week to get from one place to the other. The route of the Gibb River Road crosses the traditional lands of many different Kimberley peoples.
In the first part of the Gibb we drive to the Windjana Gorge. And we see more cows than people on the way. We better get used to this scenery, because this is what the next month will look like. And I love it.
About 1.5 hours from Derby, we start seeing the spectacular Windjana Gorge, and it looks like we're driving straight into it. What a start of our trip, guys. Even the kids liked it so much on the way, and they were looking outside to the beautiful views. And of course that last one with the drone. Did you see the entrance of the Windjana Gorge over there? Tomorrow we're gonna make some hikes, but now we're gonna put up camp. Yeah.
What a place to spend the night! And in no time we turned the car into a luxurious holiday home.
Cheers! Cheers!
Delicious camping food, guys. We got ravioli. Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful new day here just outside of the Windjana Gorge, where we slept on the campsite under the stars. It was a little bit colder this night because we're sleeping out here in the desert, but it wasn't any problem because we had enough blankets, and the sun is coming up right now and we're bound to make some beautiful hikes after breakfast. The first one that we're gonna do is called the Savannah Walk. I'm gonna do that one with the kids because it's just a small walk of only 1 kilometer. And after that, there's a little bit bigger hike called the Time Walk. It's called that because you get the feeling that you're really walking back into prehistoric times. And if we're lucky, we're bound to see some crocs today in there. Guys, this was so awesome. We barely left the campsite and we already saw the first wallaby sitting under the trees over there. Awesome!
The best thing about the Windjana Gorge is that the walks start right at the campsite. In other words, we actually slept right between the crocodiles. And this is what we wake up to. Wow!
So this is it, guys. Behind us here is the Windjana Gorge, and this is a sacred place for the Bunuba people who believe that there are ancient spirits roaming the gorge. Very exciting, and there are also crocs inside. We're gonna walk along this river here. It's called the Leonard River, and we're gonna see the best views of Western Australia.
We see Australian cranes, also known as brolgas. And then we walk through this narrow passage into the gorge.
So we just walked like 15 minutes along the Leonard River on the time walk, and across the river we can see on the beds the crocodiles sunbathing, like 7 of them. And there's one just in front here. Look.
When we walk further along the Leonard River, they seem to be everywhere around us, but strangely enough, they are very peaceful. And the Windjana Gorge itself is one of the most beautiful gorges I've ever seen. After a morning walk, we head back to the campsite. Well, the sun out here is already burning.
Once we get to the Gibb River Road, it's very important that you check your tire pressure. It should be around 30 psi, so we have this little device. It's now at 40. And after the Gibb River Road, of course, I have a device to pump them up again.
We say goodbye to this natural beauty and continue our way on the Gibb River Road.
Our next stop on the Gibb is the Tunnel Creek National Park. And back in the days, in 1897, this used to be the shelter of the leader of the Aboriginals called Windjana, and he was killed here in front of the entrance. Nowadays you can make a beautiful walk, 2 kilometers long, in a tunnel formed by nature over millions of years. And maybe inside we'll see some bats and crocs.
A place of historical significance and a symbol of the resistance of the Bunuba people. But Tunnel Creek is also a little wonder of nature. Hidden between the rocks is the entrance to a natural cathedral and the tunnel.
I can imagine this would be a good hiding place for the Aboriginal leader, because over there it's pitch black dark. And you can actually swim over here, but I'm not going to because there can be crocs in the water. So not me. So I'm now all the way in the back, and if you take a little swim you can see the hiding place here of Windjana. So everybody's going in here with lights on their heads, swimming through the water. Not afraid of crocs at all, so, but I don't have my swimming shorts, so this is the end of the line.
As we drive off, we see the first of many river crossings, and this is a tiny one, believe me.
So that's it for today, guys. We're still on a bumpy road in the Gibb, and we're heading on over to the place where we're going to spend the night. We used the app Wikicamps for that. You have some free campsites, and the one we're going to is called Boab Quarry. There's supposed to be a nice swimming hole as well. So we saw some gorgeous tunnels and beautiful animals today, and now it's time to chillax.
This must be one of the most stunning free campsites in the world, on the rim of the dramatic King Leopold Ranges. And then we camp at Fitzroy Crossing. Let's see how fast we can do this, Suze.
Voila! Unfortunately, this marks the end of this episode, or should I say, fortunately, because the next episode will be even better, with more Australian nature than ever, like this beautiful phenomenon behind me. This is Bungle Bungles. See you next time. Ciao!
It keeps getting better. So subscribe and travel along.